Hello everyone, and welcome back to our channel. Today, I have a heartwarming story to share about a little hero with a big heart. It's a tale about teamwork, responsibility, and the amazing things we can achieve when we help each other. So, gather around and let's dive into the story of Benny the Bee. In a beautiful, sun-kissed meadow, lived a cheerful little bee named Benny. Every morning, long before the sun had fully risen, Benny was already up and about. While his bee friends were still stretching their wings, he'd be buzzing happily through the fields. He absolutely loved his home, a vibrant tapestry of purple, yellow, red, and blue flowers, each one brimming with delicious, sweet nectar. It was a bee's paradise. One morning, however, something felt off. As Benny flew his usual route, he noticed the flowers looked tired. Their vibrant petals were drooping, and some were even losing their brilliant colors. "That's not normal," Benny whispered to himself, a little frown on his fuzzy face. He flew closer for a better look and saw the problem. The ground was completely dry and cracked. He remembered the big storm from the night before. It must have washed away the small, gentle stream that always watered the meadow. A wave of panic washed over him. "Oh no," Benny gasped, his tiny heart racing. "If the flowers don't get water, they won't survive. And if the flowers are gone, neither will we." Without another moment to spare, Benny zipped back to the hive, his wings beating faster than ever. He buzzed into the busy hive and announced the terrible news to the other bees. At first, a hush fell over the hive, followed by worried murmurs. Fear and doubt began to spread. "We're too small," one bee said, his voice trembling. "How can we possibly water an entire meadow?" "It's impossible." The other bees buzzed in agreement, their spirits sinking. But Benny, despite his own fear, took a deep breath. He looked at his friends and family and said with all the confidence he could muster, "We may be small, but if we work together, we can do big things." His words sparked a little flicker of hope. Inspired by his courage, the bees gathered around and came up with a plan. It was simple but ambitious. They would fly to the nearby river, collect tiny droplets of water, and carry them back to the thirsty meadow one precious drop at a time. And so, the great water rescue began. A long line of bees flew back and forth, from the river to the meadow. It was incredibly slow and tiring work. Their little wings grew heavy, and the sun climbed higher and hotter in the sky. After hours of nonstop work, a young bee, exhausted, asked, "Should we stop? I don't think I can make another trip." Benny, just as tired, flew beside him and offered a kind smile. "Just one more trip," he encouraged gently. "Every single drop matters. We're doing it." And he was right. Hour by hour, their hard work started to pay off. The dry, cracked earth slowly became damp again. The drooping flowers began to lift their heads toward the sun. Their colors returned, seeming even brighter and more beautiful than before. The entire meadow was coming back to life. Butterflies began to dance among the blossoms, and birds started to sing their happy songs again. Back at the hive, the queen bee watched with a proud smile. She called Benny over. "Benny," she said, her voice full of warmth, "you reminded all of us of a very important lesson today. Teamwork truly makes the impossible possible." That night, as Benny rested his tired wings in the cozy hive, a feeling of deep happiness and pride washed over him. He had learned that helping others, especially when you do it together, was the sweetest reward of all. And that's the beautiful lesson from Benny's story. No matter how big a problem seems, when we unite and work together, even the smallest efforts can create a huge impact. It's a reminder that kindness and persistence can change the world, one small drop at a time. Thank you so much for listening today. I hope this story brought a smile to your face. If you enjoyed it, Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with someone who might need a little inspiration. See you in the next video.